Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. This is your sister, Sinette Angela. Wanted to come forth and just do a brief share, talk about something that me and some friends were talking a lot about this week, and that is online dating. And for myself, it's not the thing for me, but it seems to be more of a very popular thing to do if you're in the dating arena of things. But like I said, for myself, I am not into it. It seems sort of superficial to me, and I have a lot of patience, but I don't have the tolerance to be looking at pictures and for people to be looking at my pictures to decide if they want to connect with me or whatever. But for some people, I know for one of my sisters, it worked for her. She's with somebody for over 2 years now, from online dating. I know one of my best friends a couple of years ago wanted me to try it, at least getting a profile started. I hesitated, but eventually I did, and they asked you a series of questions, and at the end it says no matches, and I was like, yes, no matches, so I don't have to go through it. And we laughed forever about that. So I never tried that again. And I believe it was last year. One of my oldest daughters, like, try Facebook. They have a dating thing. I'm doing it, casually or whatever. I was like, I'm not into casually, doing stuff, whatever. So she helped me put one of my kind of plain pictures up there. And then later, I did it for about a week. And then it was like, no, this is not going to happen. I did it for a week with one of my plain pictures. And then I did a glammed up, one. And it's just not the thing for me to do. Um, my tolerance is very low to actually, connect with people, and then don't connect with people and they fall off with the communication. I'm just not. I'd rather meet people more organically. Um, my philosophy is that, if you're into or want to meet someone, you go to the places that you're interested in. You look nice. You don't go there regularly. Um, and you don't really do anything, just be yourself. And like I said, you don't go on a regular basis. You make yourself scarce, of course, but you do go there. You frequent there, and just be yourself, look natural. And if there is a connection with someone, there is. I actually, a few months ago, met someone like that, and I don't talk about, where I go. I'm not going to mention that, but I don't go to clubs. I don't go to bars. Not to say that I won't, or people that do won't get a connection. But I went on a lunch date with someone. He wanted to do a dinner date, but I did a lunch date, and we finally did that, and it was nice, and we had answering and asking questions, and um, I asked him what makes him want to settle down, or what he's looking for, because this, he's talking about his third marriage or whatever. I was like, what are you looking for now? And he said, well, dear Angela. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, so he commenced to say that what he wants now, since he's traveled the world, he's been with beautiful women, he's done this, he wants someone that he knows is dependable to take care of him, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's looking for a nurse. He ain't, I mean, so that's what he's looking for. He think I'm in like a stage in my life where I'm trying to live my best life, travel, enjoy life, have fun, you know, what I consider fun. And he's talking about somebody taking care of him. But I was polite through the whole remainder of the date or whatever. And a couple of days later, no, actually, staying on the date ended. I was like, well, the dinner, I was like, well, I can handle mine. It can be Dutch or whatever like that, because I didn't plan to have another date with him after finding that piece of information. And he's like, no, it's already taken care of. I was like, you didn't pay for anything. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, he was very polite, left a nice tip or whatever, and he wanted to see me again or whatever. But in my back of my mind, I'm not planning on. I do nursing for a living. Um, anyway, later on, um, maybe like 3 days later, he calls me, and I just basically said, hey, this is not going to work out. It seems like you want a nurse or someone to do that for you, to take care of you. I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. Um, you know, if you need someone to take care of you, I do that for free. I make house calls, but not in a romantic, relationship. That's not something that I do. I do nursing for a living, and basically he's like, no, you misunderstood. I was like, no, I didn't. People say what they mean if you're listening. That's exactly what he meant. But anyway, I politely declined, and I don't really frequent there anymore, to actually meet up with him again for him to explain himself. So those are the type of situations with organically meeting someone. It's basically the same online. You just meet someone online, I guess, or through matchmaking or whatever, and you decide whether or not you want to meet them. You're going to run into the same things. You just have to have a set of standards that you create for yourself and boundaries, and you don't let people cross those, and you know your limits, what you're looking for, what you're not looking for. And that's what dating is collecting information. Um, and online dating is, if it works for you, it works for you. You just have to be careful about meeting people, because I've heard of horror stories of meeting people that weren't the safest to meet. Unfortunately, my sister that did that, she had a good experience, and a couple of other people have met good people. So I'm not knocking it out for anybody else, but for myself, I just rather meet people more organically, through trusted friends or family, or just going about and meeting someone, and it just makes more sense to me. And so, like I said, with any online dating or organically meeting someone, you have to have a set of standards, boundaries, and limits, and just being honest and straightforward with someone that you are going on a date with. And I don't see anything wrong with going Dutch. I do feel that a man should lead in any type of relationship or situation. And if I like a guy, then you let them, of course, have the honor of paying for the date. But usually, I don't do a lot of dating, but I think it's fair, if you're gonna meet someone, that you actually go Dutch on the situation or the date or whatever. But that's just my take. I don't feel, if you're interested in someone, or if you're in a relationship with someone, that anybody have to chase anybody. You know, I think if there's any chasing to be done, that you are chasing each other, and of course the man have to lead, uh, and let that be uh, the route or the direction of the relationship, to let the man lead and you follow, and you chase each other. I think that's the way it should be. Anyway, I just wanted to come forth and just bring that up. It is a part of life. It is a part of natural living to want to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship with someone. And I just wanted to document this and have this a part of my little journal of YouTube. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city, and I hope that you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.